Hey everyone, so first of all, I'm sorry for my voice. I was sick all last week and I lost my voice on Thursday because I think I overdid it with the cover I was doing, but now I just have this weird sort of froggy sounding voice, so I'm sorry if it sounds really screwed up. Second of all, I want you guys to tell me what you think of my new background. I know it's not as fabulous as it could be, but my closet door is only open so far, and I kind of want to start filming in front of my window, which is over behind the camera. So please tell me what you think. If you think it looks too lame or trashy, if you have an idea of what I could do instead, I would love that. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the tan lines tag, and I saw this from the Starry Eyes 09, and I'll link her below. I love her channel so much, but I don't know who it was originally created by. I'll put that link down below too. And basically it's just a tag about summer, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. I have them written down over here, so if you see me looking this way, I'm reading the tags. Question number 1 is beach house or lake house? I would much rather go to a beach house, honestly, just because I've always wanted to go to the ocean, and I don't really like lakes. I think that they're scummy and gross and dirty, and I don't like seaweed. And I get there's seaweed in the ocean, but the ocean, everybody says the ocean water is clearer or whatever, so I could actually see what I was stepping in, like if I was stepping in seaweed or something, so I'd rather go to a beach house personally. Number 2, favorite summer hairstyle. Well, you're talking to the girl that has really short hair, relatively speaking, but I think that my favorite hairstyle for me has to be straightening my hair, but for any other hair length, I really love a top knot. I think it looks so cute and polished and professional, or it's versatile too, like you can just throw your hair up if you're on the go and it looks more put together, or you can make it neat and perfect and it looks very classic and chic. So I think that a top knot is a really good versatile hairstyle for the summer, and it gets your hair off your neck because, you know, that's, I don't hate it when my hair is on my neck in the summer. I just put it up in a ponytail and it looks really bad, but anyway. Number 3, do you tan or burn? I tan a lot. Like, if you put me next to anyone in my family, oh, my manicure chipped. If you put me next to anyone in my family, I am so tan. Even my dad, and we have the same sort of complexion, but I am really, really tan, and I only got even more tan when I went to Wyoming, and I was always outside, so I am so tan, it's not even funny. Number 4, have you ever gotten a henna tattoo? No, I kind of want to, but kind of not, just because I heard that, they're supposed to be bad for you, but I don't know. Maybe they'll just be bad for me personally. I don't really know, but I'd like to get one someday. That's kind of an experience I want to have. Number 5, bonfires or night swimming? Kind of going along with my answer to question number 1, I don't want to go night swimming because I want to see what I'm swimming in, if that makes sense. I want to be able to see very clearly. Plus, I like bonfires. I like the cozy atmosphere and, just spending time with your friends. It's kind of relaxing. I love bonfires, so I'd probably go with the bonfire, honestly. Number 6, if you could travel anywhere over the summer, where would it be and why? I don't know, honestly. I think I'd probably want to go overseas somewhere, maybe to Greece and Italy and see all those sites. I don't really know. Or England. I'm not really sure. I like where I am right now, but at the same time I have this urge to travel. I don't really know why. I think it's because I was watching Beauty Baby 44's traveling vlogs last night, but I really want to go to San Francisco or LA or something. I don't know. It's really weird. Number 7, bikinis, tankinis, or one-piece bathing suits. I personally wear tankinis. I prefer tankinis over any sort of swimsuit style. I think one-piece bathing suits can be kind of constricting, and I just don't really prefer bikinis. They're a bit too revealing for my taste, but that's just me personally, so, whatever. But I definitely like tankinis the best. I have 2 really cute ones that I absolutely love. Number 8, summer makeup must-haves. Well, now you've got me started. I actually have a spread of, how many is it, 2, 4, 6, 7 products here. I'm going to go through them as quickly as possible, but, this is what my channel is about, so here we go. The first one is Maybelline's Fit Me foundation in the shade 230, which is my shade. And I love this foundation because it has SPF 18, so that's kind of a little bit of sun protection there. Also, it's very lightweight, and you don't really want a big, a heavy, thick foundation on your face in the summertime. You want something more light that you can let your skin breathe easier. That's what this does, and it's a nice shape for the bottle too. So you can just like throw it in your swim bag to reapply after you swim or something. So I really like this just for a light foundation for the summer. If you can go without a foundation, which I sometimes can, I would recommend the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. When I got this last summer, I think, and it's still going strong. This also has titanium dioxide in it, which makes it have SPF 30, which is even better for your skin. And this is for those of us who are those of you who are blessed with like no pimples or very few pimples. You can wear this instead of a foundation, which will give your skin again even more time to breathe. It'll look more natural and fresh faced, and it has sunscreen in it, which is another reason why I love it, because I can wear it to the beach and not worry so much about my face getting burned, because that's happened more than I care to admit, actually. The next product is NYX's Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator, which I use as a blush substitute in the summer months because I like the dewy, glowy look that it gives you. I like putting it on the apples of my cheeks when I smile, and it kind of illuminates my complexion a little bit. And they have it in a lighter shade too. This is the darker shade because I have darker skin, but they do have a lighter shade for fairer skin people. And I just really like NYX's stuff, honestly, so this is a really good product. Speaking of NYX, I have NYX's Matte Finish Powder, or not powder, it's a spray, and it just looks like this. I love this for mattifying my foundation. If I'm going to be out and sweating a lot, this is what I use because you mist it on your face and you kind of fan it into your face, and then your makeup literally stays on all day. This stuff is a miracle product. I love it so much. It's really good at setting your foundation and your and everything else. Just don't put it on. Don't put it on before you put on eyeshadow. I made that mistake once, and I accidentally sprayed it on my face, but then I made my mascara start to run. So don't put it on after. Don't put it on after you put on your eyeshadow and mascara. That's just my recommendation, but you know, you do what you want. Alright, the next product is Urban Decay's Primer Potion, which you guys have heard me rave about in multiple videos. This is a really good eyeshadow primer. It is a bit on the expensive side. It is $40 at Ulta, I believe, unless you have a coupon. But I think it's worth the price. This is this is actually one of the only high-end makeup products that I own, and I really like it. It really keeps my eyeshadow on. I don't really have the urge to try any of like Too Faced Shadow Insurance or the Benefit Primer. I really don't feel the need to. I really like the Urban Decay stuff, so you know. Okay, second to last one is NYC's Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder, and this is a translucent face powder that you can use to set your foundation if, you know, setting sprays aren't really your thing. This is only $2 at Walmart. It's a really cheap drugstore brand. It works really well. I really like it to keep my foundation in place if I'm just going to go out for a day shopping with friends or to church or someplace where like I'm not going to be actively sweating all the time. This is a really good alternative, and you don't have to wait for it to dry into your skin like the NYX setting spray, so that is another high. Okay, last one is my Boots Maximum Volume Mascara, and the packaging looks like this. And here is the brush applicator. I really love this mascara because it's a brownish black. I hope you guys can see that. It's a brownish black, so it makes your lashes look full and long, but it also makes them look natural, so you don't look like you're wearing falsies, and you don't look like you tried really hard, because the goal of summer, in my opinion, is to be all natural with your makeup, because summer can be a time where you can breathe, relax, everything's more casual and Summer is a time for your skin to breathe and have everything be more casual and footloose, fancy-free, if you will. So I really like this because it makes my lashes look full but natural. I don't really need the length though, because otherwise I'll look like Nicki Minaj. I don't really want that because that's awkward. Okay, moving on to number 9. Hottest it's been over the summer where you live. I was going to look this up, but I forgot. I used to live in Minnesota, and the hottest I remember it getting it got to 102 degrees outside. Where I live now, I think the record was like 120 degrees actual temperature, but don't quote me on that. And I don't live in the desert or anything, so that's kind of a big deal. I kind of live in suburbia, but I wasn't here, obviously, when it got that warm. Right now, outside, I think it's about 108 degrees, so it's pretty hot, and I have to go outside today, so that should be fun. Feel the sarcasm. Okay, number 10. Do you play any sports over the summer? No, I don't. Sports and I don't really get along. I am coordinated, but not in the ways of sports. And I don't know, it's just not my thing. I did dance for a while, but that was about it, so I don't do any sports over the summer. Number 11. I'm still not want to do this, but number 11. Have you ever had a summer fling? No. I don't even have a boyfriend. I never have had a boyfriend. And my crush doesn't notice I exist, so no, I've never had a summer fling. Sorry. Number 12. The number one thing on your summer bucket list. I really want to go to the ocean this year. Up in Minnesota, if you guys know your geography, you know that Minnesota is totally landlocked as far as the ocean goes. We do have Lake Superior, but I've never been to like the honest to goodness ocean before in my life. So I really, really want to go see the ocean. And where I live now, I would be able to go to the ocean. So I really, really want to go to the ocean. I don't think it's going to happen this summer though, because we spend a lot of money on moving, but maybe next summer. But this summer, if I can, I want to go to the ocean so bad. Number 13, long hair or short hair over the summer. This kind of made me laugh because I have short hair, but honestly I think it's a matter of preference. There are ways to curl and pin long hair so that it is shorter, but again, it does take a lot of time and heat tools, which you might not want to be using in the dead of summer. But short hair, it is kind of a big decision. You know, it's pretty permanent unless you have extensions, so I definitely think it's a matter of opinion. Personally, I'm trying to grow my hair out, so I'll see what long hair does for me over the summer. I'll probably just put it in a top knot all the time, but I think it's a matter of preference, honestly. I don't really care. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you look good in, I say you do it. Okay, number 14. Number 14. Do you wear makeup at the pool, beach, or lake? I would usually, when I go to the beach or the pool, I usually wear my BB cream, and sometimes I wear my NYX Illuminator and pressed powder. I always wear that, but that is about the extent of what I wear. I don't wear mascara or eyeshadow. Very rarely do I wear pressed powder. I just kind of wear the basics because I don't feel comfortable going out of the house without some form of makeup on. Just like to cover my dark circles and my pimples a little bit better, but I definitely don't go all out with the makeup, especially if I'm going to be in the water and I'm going to get splashed in the face or something, because then you have raccoon eyes and melting makeup and all that bad stuff, so I just don't even bother. And last one, number 15, there it is, worst summer memory. I remember one year there is a water park in Minnesota called called Bunker Beach, and it has water slide. It's outdoor. It has water slides. It has what else does it have? It's water slides, a lazy river, a little kiddie playground, and a wave pool. If you guys don't know what a wave pool is, it's basically a giant pool, and at the very back of it they have like this big flat thing that moves back and forth to create these giant waves. So it's kind of like you're at the ocean, and it goes from like 7 feet deep to like 0.1 feet deep, 0.1 inches deep at the end. So it's a pretty big pool, and every 30 minutes they would run the waves, and there'd be so many people in there packed together that it was kind of dangerous but fun at the same time because the waves were so big. So I would always swim out as far as I could, just to kind of like, get where the waves didn't like crest, like they were just like these big humps, so I could just literally float there for like as long as I wanted to till the waves shut off. And I'm a pretty strong swimmer, so that didn't scare me, and my parents were fine with it because I was really strong, and there was an undertow, but it wasn't so bad that I wouldn't be able to get back if I needed to. So anyway, I went out there. I think it was the summer that I was going into 8th grade, I want to say, or 7th grade. I can't remember for sure. Sometime the summer that I was going into a grade in middle school. I went out pretty far, and I was just, swimming and having fun, and there were so many people that day, and I distinctly remember seeing a ton of people out where I wanted to be. I was like, okay, I'm just going to stay in the 6 foot deep area because it was still fun, and there weren't as many people. But then there were a group of like rowdy guys that were kind of by me, and they were jumping around, and they were like holding each other's heads underwater and stuff, and I was annoyed by that, but I didn't think much of it. And I was just like ignoring them, trying to have fun. And then something happened. I think a wave came and I wasn't ready for it, and I got bowled over backward, and I got pushed toward these guys. And I remember going underwater, and the next thing I know, there's a hand on top of my head holding my head underwater. And I'm like underwater holding my breath, and when I panic, like I don't have asthma, but when I panic, like, it's hard for me to breathe, my heart starts to race, and I was freaking out because there was this guy holding my head underwater, and I had a feeling it was those guys, so I was kind of like kicking, and I hit the person, I think it was the person in the leg, and he let me go, and I don't even think he did it on purpose. I can't even be sure. He probably thought I was one of his friends, I'm not even sure, but I shot out of the water, and I got to where I could touch the bottom of the pool as soon as I could, and I was freaking out. Like, I didn't go back in the wave pool for, like, the entire time. But that was probably one of my worst memories because I've never been that close to drowning before, and it scared me. So all you guys at home, be safe, especially if you're going to wave pools. But yeah, that concludes my tan lines tag. I tag all of you to do it. I don't really have any specific tags to put below, but all the questions will be below if you want to do it. Don't forget to leave a comment or a video response about either the tag or telling me what you think of my new background. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!